Guys, we made it to Silver Dollar City! Good morning from Silver Dollar City. It is a steamy one already. My glasses are steaming, fogging up, but this day is looking awesome already. I cannot wait to try out this apparently #1 theme park in America. Silver Dollar City, the sister park to Dollywood, which is a lot closer to home for me, but this park has so many awesome rides, so many great experiences. I can't wait for today, so thanks for tuning in to this episode of Father Airtime Coasters. Can't believe I'm here. This place is so awesome already. It's beautiful. You know, everybody always talks about it, but you can really tell that this place is one of those parks where you just kind of have to get lost and walk around and explore. There's like live music rolling when I first came in already, and just a really awesome atmosphere here right away. Immediately amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm really here. Dude, a Mock Extreme Spinner Time Traveler. Here we go. I'm gonna ride in the back row. Oh. Just got off a Time Traveler, and holy moly, that is a roller coaster right there. You know, going into this one, I was a little bit concerned. I was like, I don't know, like, I'm not really one for the spinny rides, and I was a little bit concerned that I might not actually enjoy this ride type altogether. But after riding this coaster, I can confidently say this is one of the greatest roller coaster types in the world. They need to build more of these, because there's only this one and the one at Plopsaland, Japan. But you know what? The Ride to Happiness is already was already on my bucket list. After riding this guy today, I was left wanting more intensity and like just crazier everything, and that ride delivers, I hear. So, man, that was awesome. I was not expecting this to be as good and as fun as it was, but it delivered. This is a phenomenal coaster. Holy moly. So I don't know, for those of you who don't know, I'm kind of assuming that everybody knows. For those of you who do not know, this ride has spinning cars. So it traverses this whole layout, which includes loops and corkscrews and all sorts of stuff, launches. But while you're doing that, you are spinning. So one of the trains is coming back right now. Maybe you can see the trains, the way they are situated, that they spin while you're riding around on the track. Really awesome idea. Oh yeah. Was able to get in another ride on Time Traveler. I also rode Thunderation over there, an Aero mine train. Really super intense. I really liked that. That might be my favorite mine train I've ever been on. Really great terrain hugging turns and stuff. But yeah, Time Traveler, this time I rode in the front car. Not quite as insane, but I also had the chance, because every ride's a little different, I had the chance to take the corkscrew or whatever it is kind of sideways, which was a really cool sensation. Awesome ride. So of course, one of the cool things about Silver Dollar City is that they print their own newspaper every single day with kind of the shows and stuff, and it's also a park map. Very nice. It is also very appreciated because I have no idea where I'm going into this place. There's like stuff on the ground. There's like little arrows on the ground at strategic points to kind of point in the right direction, but still a little bit confusing around here. Pretty interesting layout. All right, time to give Mystic River Falls a go. It's still pretty early on in the day, so I'll have plenty of time to dry off, you know. This looks amazing. Dude, that was so sick. That was the one of the best water rides I've ever ridden. It was so long, really interesting. We got soaked. My feet are squishing now. It is, yeah, Mystic River Falls is a really phenomenal water ride here at Silver Dollar City. Whoa, James River Dockside Theater. James River's from my neck of the woods up in Virginia. Has to be one of the coolest themed Screamin' Swings. This giant barn. Time for another RMC Topper Track wooden coaster Outlaw Run. Dude, I can't wait. Well, just got off of a front row ride on Outlaw Run. That was one wild, crazy ride. Definitely an insane RMC here at Silver Dollar City. I really enjoyed the just like one of the turns. You're just basically completely 90 degrees with like just perpendicular with the ground. It was insane. Some really strong forces, strong airtime. The topper track, I think it's smooth. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that it's kind of rough, but dude, that was sick. The only comment that I would have is that it's a little bit on the short end of the spectrum on these rides. I feel like it could have had a few more airtime hills, a few more things here and there, but like, I mean, that was a great roller coaster. So the finale was interesting. The double barrel rolls right there at the end. That was cool. Never seen that on any other RMC, so that's unique at least. Probably not like my most like favorite of their elements, so to have two of them in a row at the end. In fact, the second one was almost like the hang time was so long that it was almost a little bit uncomfortable even. But you know, like aside from like my lap bar kind of coming down pretty tight, that was a sick ride. Can't wait to ride that again sometime later today. That was a good one. That was a really solid ride, but Time Traveler is still top for me here at this park. Next up, Powder Keg. This is a nice area of the park back here. It's so nice and shady. Whew, very nice. I mean, the whole park is really shady. All right, Powder Keg. Definitely one of the funkiest roller coasters I've ever ridden. Starts off with that weird switch track that brings you up to the launch pad. And then the launch was awesome. I mean, compressed air launches are always cool. That was awesome. Very punchy. I rode second to the front row, which was pretty cool. Rest of the ride was definitely zippy. It had a lot of stuff to it. Just kind of weird. The restraints were very jabby in the sides. This piece of thing just kind of kept like hitting me right in my side, so that was not very pleasant. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but really cool ride. I enjoyed it, but it was definitely one of the funkiest things I've ever ridden in my entire life. Just felt kind of like a Franken roller coaster, which it kind of is because it involves some track work from an older roller coaster. Can't remember what that one was called, but they joined the new track to the old track, which it really does feel kind of like a Franken roller coaster in many ways. man, that was an awesome ride on Wildfire, a B&M just kind of sit-down looper. Really, really smooth, awesome ride. And dude, check out this view. I mean, come on. You cannot beat that. This is the roller coaster with the greatest view that I've ever ridden. It is absolutely spectacular. Just, man, out here in the Ozarks, just completely beautiful, glorious day, and you're just riding around, zooming around, looping around. Dude, that was sick. I actually got on the front row on this one just to maximize the views, and it was well worth it. Wow, great ride. This is actually one of my favorites here. I think Time Traveler, Outlaw Run, and then this one is close third. So sweet ride, awesome. This is a park with a lot of nooks and crannies. I mean, look at this. Just this little pathway just underneath the trees. It's really, really quite gorgeous here. Wow. Just a really pretty park. Lots of hills, though. Lots of hills. Just had a delicious lunch at this skillet cookery. I had the Harvest skillet. Very tasty, but they have lots of good options here. Really delicious and reasonably priced food.
It's guaranteed to get you wet, give you thrills, and none in that order. Over on the right-hand side, the old 2013, it ain't changed a bit. That ride is 168 feet tall. It hasn't gone anywhere.
Wow.
Now, when I was a little kid, y'all, I remember we'd have a screaming contest when we went through Sweet Mary's tunnel. So I'm going to call out the car number. I want you to scream was louder.
Well, I've just been kind of wandering around the park, just kind of taking a look at some of the shops, looking at some of the artisan kind of stuff that they have here. I have all day tomorrow at the park as well, so I plan on maybe spending a little bit more time watching shows and looking around in gift shops and stuff like that, because there's so many cool things. Pottery and wood carving and blacksmiths, and it's a really, really neat environment, but just kind of took a swing back past Fire in the Hole on the off chance that it was up and running, but it is still down for maintenance. So I'm just kind of wrapping up a rosary here and taking a walk around the park. It's just such a nice night. The breeze is really, really coming in nice now. You can kind of see it in the tree above me. And I don't know what it is. It just seems like the park kind of cleared out a little bit. There aren't as many crowds, so it's actually really chill. All the ride lines are down. I've ridden Time Traveler at least one or two more times. Outlaw Run another time. I want to get on Powder Keg one more time, just to kind of see, what it's like maybe in the back row. I was sitting front row before, so. Just a pleasant evening here at Silver Dollar City. Much like Dollywood, Silver Dollar City also has a church that is available to go in. Just spent a little bit of time in this chapel praying evening prayer, and it's just really amazing that this little quiet, nicely air-conditioned chapel is available right in the middle of the hustle and bustle of this major theme park. So I recommend coming to this chapel, stopping in when you come here. In fact, when I came in, when I first arrived, there was a guy here, and it was one of the maintenance guys, one of the guys that, like the janitorial staff, which I'm impressed. Even the janitorial staff is well themed, and they look like they belong right in Silver Dollar City. But he was just hanging out in here, and I was a little bit annoyed at first because he had his walkie-talkie, and all the stuff that was going on in the park was coming over the walkie-talkie. But he was in here just praying, I guess, and as he left, he just kind of gave me a big smile and said, "Have a good rest of your day." So God bless that guy, and yeah, this is a great little spot here in the middle of the park. Really, really quite nice. But yeah, we really do need silence in our life. We need silence, even on days when we're having fun and it's like amazing riding roller coasters and doing all kinds of stupid stuff. But wow, our soul thirsts for silence, and we need silence if we're going to hear the voice of the Lord in our hearts. He speaks to us in the quiet, in the silence of our hearts, right? That story of Elijah was actually Elijah the prophet was actually today's office of readings, first reading, the story of Elijah taking refuge, and taking refuge in that little cave, and the Lord not being in the earthquake or the fire or just the craziness, but in the still small voice. If you just spend all your time blasting your brains out with noise, then you may miss out on that. So don't. Got my tater twist here. I heard so much about these guys. The ladies making them were so nice too. They asked me what brought me out here, and I told them I was a priest on vacation. So I'm gonna try and eat this on my way over to Fire in the Hole, which while I was in line for Time Traveler for like the 6th or 7th time today, they said it is open. So they finally got it running. I'm gonna go check it out if it's still running. It's gonna be awesome. Oh man. Woo! Well, was able to get on Fire in the Hole after all. What an awesome ride. Great family coaster, some cool effects. I really liked a lot of the sound effects, and just especially the train at the very end is just really, really cool. Very, very good. The splashdown, whoa, spoiler alert, just a really nice ride. And, these are the kind of rides like when you are waiting all day for something to open up and then it finally does, and it's like, wow, they actually cared enough to make sure that this ride got open today. I mean, it's 8:30, almost 8:30 right now. They could have just said, well, that's a loss for today. We're not going to bother. But Silver Dollar City and other parks like this are just such high caliber that they actually give a crap about their patrons, and so they managed to get this thing open for everyone. And this place is buzzing. People are coming from all over the park because they are hearing that Fire in the Hole is finally open. So that's really, really good customer service. So well done, Silver Dollar City. You guys crushed it. You guys did a good job. And I'm so glad I was able to ride that ride, experience it, and finish off the credits here on day one at Silver Dollar City. I have an entire second day here lined up for tomorrow, and at this point I've been able to ride so many things today that tomorrow will be able to be just kind of a lot more relaxed and restful. I'm going to try to do the Marvel Cave experience. And I'm just looking forward to kind of a chill day tomorrow, to kind of lay low and maybe enjoy some of the shows here at Silver Dollar City, and just soak in the atmosphere, because this place is so unique. It is a wonderful, wonderful place. And today has been an awesome day. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more rides in here, a couple night rides maybe on Outlaw Run. I've heard that one's a particularly good night ride, and the park is open till 10 o'clock tonight, so we'll see how long I last. I have been here for 12 hours now, almost 10 and a half, 11 hours. Pretty cool. Can't beat the atmosphere right now. It is just glorious light here at the end of this day. I was a little bit worried about the weather. There was some calls for thunderstorms, but today ended up being absolutely glorious. This is a pretty cool water feature here. I think this is a little preview for tomorrow. Did not get any cinnamon bread today, but I'm gonna check that out tomorrow, I think. Day 2. All right, Outlaw Run. As it starts to get dark, let's go. It's a walk-on, guys. Time to lap this thing. Just had a beautiful sunset ride on this monstrosity. So much airtime. This thing has been heating up all day. Holy moly. Oh man, this thing is running out of control tonight. This thing is really, really good. Yeah, after my last ride, I just rode it like 5 times back to back to back. But I can't decide if I like Lightning Rod or Outlaw Run better. I just don't know. I can't really decide. I think if Outlaw Run had the Lightning Rod finale with the 4, like the quadruple down or whatever it is, that would definitely be the better of the 2 rides. But man, as it is, there are some real highlights on this thing, and you're just in the dark back there. Super cool in the sunset. Oh my gosh, wow. That was a great way to close out the night with Outlaw Run. I think I'm gonna go try to do a night ride on Time Traveler to check that out before tonight's fireworks. I don't know, I might miss the fireworks though if I go for Time Traveler, we'll see. But let's head over that way now. Wow, good job, Outlaw Run. Dang! Oh man, this sign looks so cool at night. Wow. And I think there's like drones over there. I don't know if you can see them behind the trees. There's like drones and fireworks going off. Pretty neat. Oh my gosh. This place is awesome. Night ride on Time Traveler. It's Wildfire. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Wow. Woo! Glorious. Yeah. Oh, the sun's setting on Silver Dollar City. That's kind of sad. Nice. Well, that's gonna do it for me here after that night ride on Time Traveler with the fireworks and the drone show going on in the background. That was the perfect cherry on top of this awesome day at Silver Dollar City. I'll be back tomorrow morning for another whole day. I don't know if I'll make it as late as this, probably not, but this was awesome, and I'm so glad that you guys joined me for this little adventure. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this, liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And this is Father Anthony, Father Airtime, signing out from Silver Dollar City.